68% of Americans, according to the AARP, do not have a will. 68%. Almost 7 out of 10 people walking around are not prepared to no longer be walking around. So here's what I would say. You have a will. Next level is a trust. If you love anyone, if you love anyone, you have a will or a trust. If you don't love anyone, then you're okay. You're okay. If you actually don't love anyone at all, you don't need a will and you don't need a trust. But if you love anyone, and I'm going to guess that more than 70% of the people or 68% of the people who don't have a will have a lot of people they love, then you got to take care of business. Okay? There's a wonderful website called trustandwill.com. Trustandwill.com. Pretty simple. A couple of young guys put this together, and you can go and get a will at very, very low cost and very, very simple. You could probably do it in an afternoon. And there you go. You know, if you're walking around, you know that. You hear someone pass away. You hear someone, oh my God, Aunt Sissy died. It's a disaster. You've heard that. And you know in the back of your mind, you don't have a will. I'm talking to you right now. You know if you have something in writing or not. And so it's obviously the best case scenario is you go and get an attorney and you get it all drawn up. But okay, if you're not quite ready for that, willandtrust.com. Simple. Get it going. The next thing is asset instruction. What do I have? What do I want to have happen with what I have? And who do I want to handle it? And these are your digital and physical assets. So it's your money, but you have all your digital assets as well. So all of your assets, just write it down. Now, I have a big binder. I built my trust in 1999. I wrote out a will in 1992. Why did I write out a will in 1992? Because that's when my first son was born. Okay? But by the time 99 rolled around, I wrote out and had a trust established. And I've amended it over the years. The fact of the matter is, most people don't do this stuff because they don't think they have very much. Well, what I can tell you is if you die intestate without a will, whatever you have half. So you need asset instruction. And then you need end of life. What do you want? What do you want yourself? Care homes. You know, I will say this, you know, my mom and dad, my brother Kevin and I flew back to Ireland last October, put them into this beautiful care facility in Foxrock in Dublin. It's absolutely magnificent. The people are fantastic. And I got to say this, my mom and dad, they have their act together. They have all their I's dotted and T's crossed. They have where they want to be buried and what they want to do. My mom has songs picked out for her funeral, and they've had it for years, so they don't even talk about it. So now, you know, my dad is getting close to the end. It's not really a big deal. Now you just get to live and not worry and not stress and just be present. So those legacy documents preserve your legacy. You've lived a good life. Finish it off. You're in the red zone. Do the deal. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40. I don't care if you're 90. It doesn't matter. Once you have this stuff in place, like I have this extremely detailed trust, I don't think about it ever. I don't think about it ever. Now, what happens is once a year now, my bride and I do a little review, and we call our attorney and we do a little review as little things change or the assets grow or whatever else, and we just make an adjustment. We put the assets in the trust every time we acquire something, and that's it. I don't think about it. I don't worry about it. And I know this. If, God forbid, I was struck down on the way home today, my family's good. They can mourn their dad, they can mourn their husband, they can mourn their uncle, whatever it is, but they won't have to go, it's a bloody mess. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.